Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy, the podcast. I got to talk to you about Detroit Auto Parts. They're the official parts store of Redline Radio. They have two convenient locations, one on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or the west side, 216-398-7373. Don't forget to mention Redline Radio and you receive 10% off your purchase. Make sure you hit up Detroit Auto Parts. Check them out. Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy. I got to talk to you about something important. Growing Wings Adult Services. You know, they're actually the official sponsor of the new state-of-the-art Studio 2 for Redline Radio LLC. But Growing Wings Adult Services, they have been in business for 5 years. They have 5 years experience of working with adults with disabilities. If you need more information, you got to call my girl Lisa. Call her at 234-334-7547. Don't forget Growing Wings Adult Services, and make sure you ask for Lisa.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
Warning. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those solely of the creator. They are not the opinions of Redline Radio LLC or its owners. Parental discretion is strongly advised.
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy. It's another beautiful Monday evening, y'all. Let's go. I got Timbuktu on the ones and twos. Timmy, what's up, baby?
Not much, man. You know, just got me a nice little nap in the car. You know, it felt great. It was amazing.
Yeah, your ass was knocked out when I pulled up. Mouth open, slobbing, everything, man.
And it was glorious every second.
Co-host Miss KT is recovering from surgery, so please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. But we do have a special guest this evening. I'm excited. I am excited. My main man, a friend of the show, Jay Luke, my guy, my best friend. That's my motherfucker. Recommended her, and I was like, let me reach out and see what's going on. So, welcome to the motherfucking couch, Genevieve. See, I can't even say your damn name right. Genevieve. Jenny Boyer.
What's up, Sean? It's Genevieve.
One more time?
Genevieve.
I'll never be able to say that. Sorry.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming. Appreciate you jumping on the couch with us. It's going to be a fun time. She got a ring light and she white, so she bright as fuck, looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost over there. And then I got a ring light, and y'all still can't see me. Darkness. Oh shit! I need to smile more often so y'all can actually see me. Teeth and fingernails. Oh man. So Jenny is an aspiring actress and model, and she's also is a electrophilicist something specialist. What is that?
Yeah, so let me full disclosure here.
Yes.
I am not an electrophysiologist. An electrophysiologist is a physician who has had extensive education, 12 years plus.
Okay.
But what I am is I am a mapper of hearts. So I work alongside an electrophysiologist. We chase arrhythmias. People who come to the electrophysiologist to have their arrhythmia remedied, and I am there to map the heart in 3 dimension and guide the physician to the spot, the sweet spot.
Okay.
So
You do echoes?
I do not do echoes. I run a system that creates a map, an isochronal map of the heart and its electrical conductivity. It's real nerd shit.
Real nerd. I mean, it sounds
Like
like
real
real
nerd
nerd shit. So you actually like see if the heart's out of rhythm? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So people who come to us have an arrhythmia of some
Okay.
sort, whether it's a life-threatening arrhythmia or something that's easily remedied through a catheter ablation,
Okay.
which is basically cauterizing a circuit that's outside of the normal conduction system.
Oh.
So you have cardiologists who deal with the plumbing aspect of the heart, which is like people who have heart attacks. And then you have the electrophysiologist who deals with the electricity of the heart, and they fix arrhythmias or circuits.
Oh, sound like a whole bunch of heart shit.
It is a bunch of heart shit.
She said she was a napper of hearts. I thought she was Cupid or something.
Mapper.
A mapper,
Map.
a
I heard that part.
a cartographer of hearts, if you will.
Not photographer, but a cartographer.
A cartographer.
See, I got that word
Yeah,
right. I can't
you
even say
got-
your name right, but it's okay. I had it earlier when I met you outside, but you get one time and that's it. That's it.
Just call me Jenny.
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 We got some couches in the building. Christina Schroeder is tuned in. Thanks for tuning in. Is that Leah? Lee Hansen? Quigley. She says, hey, Beebs. Is that your nickname?
That
Beebs?
is my nickname.
Then
Yes.
Morgan Lovejoy is in the building. Says, it's Beebs.
Nice. Woohoo.
And then Andre Travis Music. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. So let's get into you. So aspiring actress and model. What's going on with that?
Yeah. So, just kind of taking you back a little bit to my younger years. It was something I always wanted to do.
Okay.
And didn't really have the support or the guidance to do it. Had a lot of responsibility at a young age in my young 20s.
Okay.
So, whatever, just went to finish school, had my daughter, did the thing, right? Just like I went to work, went to school, went to work, whatever,
Okay.
responsibility. But I kind of have revisited the last couple of years. I went through a divorce and separation and divorce, and
Congratulations.
Yeah.
No, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
it's for the best. And the
Okay.
great thing is that my ex and I are still great friends, and
Oh, that's good.
we're great co-parenters.
Well, that's good. That's good.
We diverged our lives apart. We went apart in good separate ways. So that's all good.
That's good.
But yeah, like I have a creative side to me that I just never got to explore or express, and
Mhm.
always afraid of being judged and just never really digging into it. And now I'm this woman, I'm free, I'm like me, and I
There
get
you
to be
go.
me, and I get
Okay.
to express myself the way I want to, and that's what I'm doing. And I went to New York last month and did some acting competitions and some modeling
Nice.
competitions,
How'd
and
that go?
great, because I got some callbacks, and
Okay.
I just recently signed with an agent out of LA,
Oh,
New York,
shit.
and
All
Atlanta.
right.
So
Okay.
I'll be hopefully getting some gigs and
There we go.
auditioning and having some opportunity to pursue that a little bit more
Okay.
deeply. So,
So
I'm really excited.
Looking to do commercials, TV, movies?
Yeah,
or
all
like,
of the above. I mean,
Okay.
I did a local commercial. You know that Liberty Ford,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, that where the quartet sings.
Yeah, Liberty. Yeah.
May-
Mhm.
may-
Yeah.
whatever.
Liberties
Yes,
in
in
Parma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that commercial, and I did
Yeah.
a couple of.
I fucking hate that commercial though. That's
I know, right? I've got like everybody. So here I am, this cartographer, professional mapper of hearts, and I've got people calling me, "Oh my God, Jen, was that you on a commercial?" I mean, yeah, it's fucking me. Just please don't. Please. I'm like kind of, it's weird because it's a fine line. It's like I don't want people in my professional life to know, but they're gonna know. They're gonna eventually. They're gonna find out. You know.
People watch
But
TV.
yeah. So I had like a bunch of people like, "Oh my God, were you in a commercial?
Okay.
You got brown hair." I'm like, "Yeah, well, because I was blonde.
Oh.
You know, I was
Okay.
blonde, and they wanted me to go brunette. So I,
Okay.
you know, for you know, the biz, I went brunette, and here I am. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah,
Well, I mean, let's go back. Are you a natural blonde or are you a natural brunette?
I'm kind of somewhere in between. So
What is that?
I'm dirty.
I don't have hair.
I'm a dirty blonde.
Okay. Okay.
Dirty. Mm-hmm.
So you're smarter than the average blonde. I mean, I'm trying to catch up. I don't know. I don't have any hair.
Catch up, man. Catch up.
So I don't know the difference.
Yeah. So I mean, I am somewhere in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you smarter than the average blonde?
I'm smarter.
Oh,
than
because
the
I mean
average
you
blonde.
mapping hearts.
I'm mapping
So,
hearts.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what I know, you know, but I have a gullible side. So.
Okay. That's when you had the blonde moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
Do you like blonde or brunette better?
I know I can pull both of them off, I think.
Okay. All right.
You know, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to go blonde because I feel a little bit more spunky with blonde.
Okay.
No, I don't know. Do blondes really have more fun? I don't know. To be quite honest, I was blonde the whole time I was married, and I've been brunette for probably the last year and a half, and I've had a whole lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
that's cool.
I'm feeling pretty good about the brunette.
I see my co-host Miss KT is checked in. What's going on? Saying she wish she could
Hey,
be there.
KT, I wish
We wish you was here too, sis.
she made me laugh. Let me tell you, I was listening to your podcast.
Oh, you actually listened to the episode?
I did.
Yeah,
I listened.
You do more than our co-host does. So.
But she was cracking me up a bunch.
Lee said you're a fierce either way. Oh, she's a fierce either way? You mean she's fierce?
I'm fierce either way.
Okay.
Nice. Who said that? Thank you, babe.
Lee. Is it Leah or Lee?
Oh, it's Leah. Leah, my girl's online.
Is it Leah?
Yes.
Quigley?
Lele. Is it Lele? Is it Leigh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lele.
How do you pronounce that?
It's
not just Lee?
It's Lee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
like, what the fuck?
But I call her Lele because she hates it.
Oh, okay. Let's call her Lele then. All right, so back to the modeling thing.
Yeah.
So you got an agent.
Yes.
And they're out of LA, New York, and Atlanta. Okay, so are you trying to do like magazines as well?
So the goal is really to just get my feet wet with anything. Mm-hmm. I will audition for most anything.
Okay.
I'm not going to be doing full nudity or anything like that, but Wah, wah, wah.
That's Timmy.
I'll show a shoulder or
That's
something,
Timmy.
but I'm still working on this mom bod. It's not ready for all that. But national commercials would be a great start. I'd love to have an opportunity to book a national commercial. I am working with an acting coach to kind of get me up to speed on. I've been working with an acting coach for the last year on all of my audition processes and my competitions through IMTA, which is the International Model and Talent Association, and that's how I got placed.
TA is international. What?
It's the IMTA is
IMTA.
International Model and Talent
sorry.
Association, and that's where I actually got the exposure.
Okay. I was like, wait, you're TA, like,
yeah,
but it was like international. I'm like, wait, where the other letters come from?
Shout out to IMTA.
There you go.
And there have been some really big stars that have come out of IMTA.
Okay.
And so I'm hoping to follow suit. And you know what? I don't care how old I am. I'm a woman in my 40s. I'm gonna admit it. I don't feel like it.
Okay.
I don't live it.
Okay.
I live how I feel, and I have relationships with people who I resonate with, and I'm just gonna keep going. And I figure Morgan Freeman and
Morgan Freeman's been in the business since he was 85. So
he started when he was like, oh man, right? Steve Cornell, another one. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm going for it, and I don't care what anybody thinks.
Ain't nothing wrong with being mature.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what? I had the life experience, right? Everybody asks me what my special skills are, and I'm just like, I ain't got none but life. I got life behind me, baby. I've lived it. I've lived a lot, and made a lot of mistakes, and so here I am.
Kelly Morgan is chimed in and said, I've seen her naked. She's perfect. Don't let her fool you.
Thanks, babe. I love you. That's my bestie.
Oh, okay.
That's my bestie.
Oh man, Timmy is he's definitely
she has seen me naked too.
Timmy is definitely jealous of Kelly. Cause he back there like fucking lucky bastard.
It's all right, man.
Shit.
It's all right.
That's hilarious. So what do you see next for you besides just booking some gigs and
I mean, I want to like continue to expand my craft, practice my craft, to get better at it. I am a mapper of hearts by profession. I'm very passionate about that because of my daughter, who inspired me to go that route through my career. Okay. And I love helping other patients and people and families who have loved ones who are suffering from arrhythmias. That brings me a lot of pleasure. But I think that is a side of me that is that, if that makes sense. Like that part of me is not this creative side of me that I've never had a chance to express or experience.
Okay.
And I'm kind of going for it, and I love it. I love expressing myself. I love showing my daughter that you could do whatever it is you want to do. Put your heart into it. Put your heart and mind and soul into it. You can achieve anything. And she's inspired me because she's a little actress herself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So she's auditioning for her own little things that she's got going on. Okay. And so what my ultimate goal through this whole acting thing would be, I would be happy. I have no huge expectations. I just have baby step expectations. And, I'd love to see myself in maybe as a guest role on the series.
There you go.
You know what? If I could be Laura Croft in Tomb Raider, that would be fucking badass.
Okay. I'm about to say, you look like you could have been in the cast of Friends and shit.
Yeah. I could do a little Jennifer Aniston skit for you. I could be Jennifer. I could like perk up the right time.
that is definitely my Hollywood crush, Jennifer Aniston.
She is my queen as well. I love her.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what made you actually like want to get into acting so late?
Like I had said, I had gone through this whole marriage, split, divorce, whatever. I had kind of this rediscovery of myself and, self-discovery, a lot of self-work. And, I met some people along the way who have inspired me and, they're doing their thing. And I'm like, I can do this. I can do this too. They might be younger than me, but I am young at heart, and it doesn't matter. And that's the whole thing. I want to break the standard. I want to break that mold of like people. And I know there's people who judge me. I know that there are people on my social media, and I just do social media for myself.
Right.
I've learned that it doesn't matter who supports me or who judges me because I'm just doing it for myself.
Right.
And so I get great pleasure out of that. If you want to come along for the ride, great. I want to have you there. If you are judging me, fuck off. I don't care. That's how I feel about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck the people.
Yes.
Tell me, your mic is like extra fucking loud today, sir. Like extra fucking loud, dude. All I heard.
My bad.
No, you good. That shit like blew my damn eardrum out. I'm like, oh my God, Timmy talking again.
I wanted them to feel it.
I felt it.
Yeah, in your damn eardrum.
In my brain, in my auditory nerve.
Yeah. No, but that's cool because, like, I mean, haters go hate regardless. So
Haters are gonna hate. And you know what? Here's a lesson that I've learned, and I don't like mean to get like all serious and stuff, but something I've learned very recently is that, and I've had a lot of down moments in my life, and people always want to like be there when you're down, and I'm not so sure that's always like a great thing, because when you're up, they're gone. Like when you're on your high level, it's like people just all of a sudden disappear on you. And it's like they stop supporting you. They stop, checking in with you. It's like you want people to surround you who have you at your low moment and your high moment.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, do I appreciate the people who have me at my low moment? There are some people in my life, Kelly, for one, and some other people who have been there at my lowest of lows. But she's there for me at my highest of highs.
Okay.
And those are the people you want in your circle. And that's why my circle is so small.
Right.
Because I just, it's hard to find people who will support you on both ends. Because people, if you're not at if you are not at a level of other people, it's like they want you at their level. And I've discovered a lot of people that are low levels, meaning internally, like they feel not good about themselves. And if they don't feel good about themselves, they don't want you to feel good about themselves. So it's like, if you're not at their level, they like kind of drop ass on you. And so I'm kind of learning that. And, it's kind of a sad realization, but I feel like in the end, if I put the work in, and if I got my God behind me, then it doesn't matter.
Right.
I just keep going. I keep pushing. And the only thing that matters is that I inspire my little one to be great.
There you go. I always, Lele said something that was pretty dope. She was like, I agree with what she's saying, all level support. And then Morgan said, move the cursor. I'm in for the ride, even if it's in the back seat. So,
that's my girl. That is my girl.
So
she's so dope.
The funny part is a lot of people experience it the opposite way. Like they there for you when you at your highest, but not there for you at your lowest.
Yeah.
So I think you might be the first person I've ever said the opposite, say the opposite.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people want to be there with you when they when you at the highest, because that's when
they want to go along for the ride. Right.
But then they disappear when you at your lowest and shit. But I always keep a tight circle. My circle is literally Jason Lucas from Ignite Fitness. I'll call him my son, even though he's a year younger than me. But I always call him my son. Like
that boy gives me shit all the time.
That's what we're supposed to do with cancers.
Yeah.
So that's my guy.
Are you both cancers?
Yeah, we're both cancers.
Lord.
Yeah, same month, like 5 days apart. His is the
shout out to Jason. I love him.
8th. His is the 8th, and mine's the 12th.
Oh,
so,
nice.
He
is good. He is good people. I work out with him. He gives me shit. He takes my phone away from me when I'm working out with him because
you there to work out, not be on your phone. Like what the fuck?
But I have to document.
You don't have to.
But I have to document.
You don't have to. You there to work out.
I do so I can tag his Ignite Fitness. I gotta tag his Ignite Fitness.
I like watching his stories because he be having me cracking up. Because he'll walk up on somebody while they on their phone. What you doing? Ain't you supposed to be working out?
Yeah, that's probably me. And then he'll take my phone away. And at the end of class, then I'll be like, "Where's my phone?" He's like, "I don't fucking know." I'm like, "You took my phone." He's like, "You shouldn't have been on it." I was like, "Well, where's my phone?" I said, "I don't fucking know."
And he has a good point. I mean, you're there to work out, not be on your phone. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. It is very true.
No, that's
he's good people. I really
definitely good people. That's my guy. Him and Adonis Harton. Those are my two best friends. Those is my road dogs. I can call J Luke at any time, and he's definitely there for me. So my circle is super tight.
Are we going to Are we going to tailgate this year?
Are we going to tailgate
at the Browns?
Who? With
Jason. He's like hyping me up on the tailgate.
He always talk about tailgate. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm tailgating this year. That's a lot. Getting up that fucking early and then driving back. And then 9 times out of 10, I don't want to be fucking wasted driving from Cleveland all the way back to fucking Talmadge. So
I feel it. Yeah.
That's a nice little ride. I might go one time with him because he always asks me to go fucking tailgating. It's like I want to go to the game.
I don't even know if the Browns will be worth it anyway. So
Browns is always worth it.
Yeah, I suppose they are.
Always.
If you're a native Clevelander.
I am a diehard.
Are you?
Yes. That's my team.
Because I have to tell you, I'm a Florida girl, so the Bucks have always been kind of my jam.
Okay, I mean they just now got good, but
yeah,
I'm just playing. They was nice with when they had Warren Sapp too. So, yeah. So go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say to kind of like close out my whole like shindig about the modeling and acting thing. Hopefully you guys will see some work from me one day.
There we go. That's what's up. I mean, that's always a good thing, especially the acting part. I've been in acting for a while. I was in it when I was a kid, and then got back in it when I was older, and was able to do a couple movies, couple plays. So
that's amazing.
It's definitely fun. It is. I like the stage.
Yeah.
So
good for you. You know what they say? And I've actually agree and experienced this myself. Comedy is much harder than drama.
What do you mean?
To carry out
doing stand up? Or
not
on stage?
Comedy and acting.
Oh, okay.
Versus drama and acting.
Yeah.
Comedy is much harder.
Yeah, it is.
And you would think the opposite, right? Because drama usually involves emotion and crying on cue and all that. And crying on cue is really not even that important. Because you can deliver emotion without crying. But comedy is tough because it's all about timing. And I almost didn't get signed. I had to do 3 separate self-tape auditions to get signed. And I did one drama, and the lady was like, "Oh, can I just tell you the story about my IMTI?"
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you know the movie The Devil Wears Prada?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen
okay.
it.
So
I've seen a little bit of it.
So there's a character in there Meryl Streep plays called and she's Miranda, and she's like the high society fashion director lady. And if you know her attitude, so when we were at IMTA, we had several competitions throughout the week. We also had callbacks, or before callbacks, we had private meetings that my local agent, because I have a local agent here in Akron, who orchestrated private meetings. And one of these private meetings was with this agent who I signed with ultimately.
Okay.
And there was 2 ladies,
Mhm.
and one lady's from New York, one lady is Atlanta based, and but the agency is based out of LA. And I was at the end of the line. I was like one of the very last to go in
Okay.
and to give my audition to these 2 ladies. And everybody that I saw coming out, especially the women, were just coming out crying, like bawling their
In
eyes out.
tears because they didn't make it, or they
Well,
got
just
bad
because
feedback, or?
they just, it was intense. It was an
Yeah.
intense audition.
Mhm.
So I go in, and they said, I give them my headshot and my
Yeah.
resume,
Mhm.
and they're like, okay, slate is basically your name, where you're from, and your age.
Okay.
And I did that, and they're like, okay, do your monologue. And I did this monologue that I had prepared for IMTA competition
Okay.
with coaches all the
Right.
way up, right, for weeks.
Yeah.
And I do my monologue, and it's a comedic monologue. You know, Bad Moms movie. It's a monologue out of
Yeah.
there,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because
That was
I'm a
good- that
bad
was a good
mom.
movie.
I'm a bad
That was a good
mom.
movie.
You know,
That was a funny ass movie.
I'm a
too.
good mom, but I'm a bad mom too. So, anyways, I deliver this monologue the way I had practiced it.
Mhm.
And she's this lady from New York. It was a lady from New York. She says, there's this thing called acting. You might have heard of it. And I was just like thinking in my head, I was like, holy fuck.
Oh shit!
just
That's what
like-
she hit you with.
Yeah, that's what she hit me with. She was just like,
There's a thing called acting.
there's just a thing called acting.
might have heard of it.
might have heard of it. And I was just like, I started to get sweaty pits and
Okay.
sweaty lips.
Okay. Okay. The whole combination. I thought you was gonna say sweaty tits, but
Oh,
Pits
that
and
too.
lips. Okay.
I was
All
I
right.
was sweating in every crevice because I
All right.
was so
because
nervous.
I mean that's what the TNA really
Yeah.
stands for. Okay, I got you.
And
Go ahead.
I had literally watched all these girls leave crying in
Yeah.
tears, and they were just like, I can't deal.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, well, I want you to do it as if you're saying it.
Okay. Oh, you just read it.
No, I didn't read it. Well, apparently I didn't act it.
Right.
But
According to her, you just
according to
kinda
her,
read it. Yeah.
according to her, it was trash.
Yeah.
But I delivered it like
Mhm.
I had delivered it for my competition,
Okay.
and I didn't win, so clearly I fucked up.
There you go.
But I delivered it in a comedic sense.
Mhm.
Okay, so she tells me to
Do it
okay, I
again.
want you to do it as if you're saying it. And the week before, I'm going to get a little bit serious and deep here, but the
You
week
good, come on.
before going to IMTA in New York,
Mhm.
and just a little backstory, I've been preparing for this week in New York for probably 6 months or so. And the week before going to IMTA, I found out that my oldest daughter needs to have heart surgery.
Oh shit. Okay.
And that's a story,
Is she doing better now?
Well, she hasn't had it yet.
Okay.
But she's had heart surgeries before. She's getting ready to have another one. And so I didn't want to go to New York. I was
Right.
like, I feel like I shouldn't go. I feel
Right.
like I'm a selfish mom. I'm a bad mom.
Right.
I should just scratch this. What am I doing? I'm fucking 48 years old. What am I doing?
Right.
What am I fucking doing going to New York? I should be home. I should be mom. I should get my shit together, whatever. But this was for me. It was something I worked really hard for. It was something, and all the self-deprecating shit I was saying to myself.
Uh-huh.
I mean, none of it mattered. I just wanted to live in the present moment and go for it. So anyways, she tells me to deliver it as I would. And I just kind of closed my eyes, and I had all my coaches and my local rep
On the side.
there on the side. So kind of took a breath,
Yeah.
thought about it, whatever, looked up, delivered it as a mom.
Okay.
There I am as a mom, not a bad mom,
Right.
but a mom that, it's fucking heavy in
Yeah.
the heart. And I cried, I shook, I delivered it. And this is what I got. much improved. That's what I got. And I was just like,
hit you with the same line.
yeah. And all I could see out of the periphery of my eye was just like all my coaches and everybody, they were just like jaw dropped,
Yeah.
eyes wide. They were just like, and so they're like, thank you. And so I left the room and
Okay.
I'm out there and I'm like a fucking wreck
Right.
because I just like what just happened. And I will tell you, all the accolades that I didn't win don't matter because
Right.
that was a moment for
There
me
you go.
that I will never forget. That was a moment I learned something about acting.
Right.
And it was great. It was fantastic. And I sat down. I just kind of gathered myself. These ladies walk out. They walk down. They look at me. And the one lady, the New York Miranda bitch, looks
Yeah.
at me and she just pats me on the shoulder. And everybody looks at me like, oh my God, they like you.
And then you got the call back?
Well, I got the call back.
Yeah.
So the next day or 2 days later, we had callbacks and I got a call back.
Mhm.
That doesn't end, man. It doesn't end. So like they dragged me through the dirt. This fucking shit. This is the industry though. Like it is tough. And they called me back and they said, this is what you need to do. When you get home, you need to self-tape a script.
Okay.
We want you to send it to us. And then we'll decide if we're going to sign you.
Okay.
So I go home. I do script. My girl Kelly helped me.
Nice.
We did a dramatic monologue from Little Women. I did it. I was fucking, whatever, Little Woman.
Mhm.
And I sent it to her. She's like, nope, it's too airy. You need to do it again. Do something different.
Okay.
It was not good. Not a strong enough script. I'm like, what the fuck? A script from Little Women is not good enough. Okay, whatever. Okay. So I do another one. I do it from New Girl. You know New Girl?
Nope.
Okay, New Girl is just this comedic series. It's funny as hell. It's so
Okay.
funny. It's this girl who lives with two guys, and it's a hilarious show. It's on Netflix. But so I did that, and no. You need coaching, is what they said.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. So number 2, self-tape, fail.
Right.
So I reached out to the coach who I worked with leading up to IMTA, and I said, I need help. I just this is my potential career on the line.
Right.
They just shit on 2 self-tapes I submitted.
Mhm.
So I need coaching, they said, and I need to resubmit a 3rd self-tape. And she looked at my 2 monologues. She's like, the first Little Woman one was great. She's like, I don't know why they didn't accept that. The second one,
Right.
she's like, I wish you would have. But she's like a comedic genius.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, comedy is harder than drama. So anyways, I worked with her 3 days in a row on a different New Girl script.
Okay.
And it paid off.
There you go.
It paid off. Shout out to Shannon Y Studios in LA because she really helped me deliver that. And, she was like, after the second day, she's like, okay, well, you got one. You got a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but do I have a good one?
Right.
And she's just like, well, I'm like, I need to submit something that I feel good about, and I don't feel good about any of these. So, we did a 3rd day of coaching, working together, and I submitted that third day's self-tape script, and they signed me.
There you go.
So yeah,
You didn't give up.
I didn't give up, and they're like, well, you need a new headshot. And I'm just like, okay. And they're like, you can only get it in New York or Atlanta.
The headshot?
Yeah. So now I have to go to. I have a head. Yeah, they're fucking like so strict on.
Why only in New York and Atlanta for the headshot?
Well, because that's who they know, and I'm not going to go to LA to get a headshot.
Oh, okay. So they want you to go to their people.
They want
okay.
me to go to their people,
All right.
people they know. But it's just like, now I gotta pay for a flight to go to Atlanta. I mean, and it's crazy because New York photographers charge like double what Atlanta photographers for the same fucking result. Like it is crazy. I'm saying like $500, $700 for Atlanta. I go to New York, it's double that. So I'm gonna go to Atlanta.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
To get my headshot. And then hopefully I can start getting some opportunity to audition
There you
and all
go.
that.
There you go.
But they say like that you might do 100 auditions before you even get a shot.
That's true.
It's very true.
That's
and
true.
and the perspective,
all you need is that one though.
All you need is that one.
All you need is that one.
You know,
That's
and it could happen on the 5th audition. That one person, that one casting director that says, "Damn it, you fire. I'm gonna get you," but it could take 100.
Mm-hmm.
And
is that how you want them to say it? Damn bitch, you fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, but I just, I know there's a lot of competition, and
it's a lot of people.
Very competitive, highly competitive. And I was talking to a casting director, and she gave me some great perspective, and she said, I post an opportunity for self-tape audition, I will immediately get within, I post a deadline, maybe 2 days. You get like 2 days to submit. I'll have 7,500 self-tape auditions in my box.
Okay.
Within 24 hours.
Nice.
You think I'm going to watch all that 7,500? No, fuck no. So she's going to watch maybe the first 100. So you gotta submit early and be quick about it. And out of all those people, like, you may or may not get a call back. So
that's true.
Whatever. It's a process.
It is a process. Definitely a process. Yep. That's cool though. That's a good, inspiring story. I like that. All right, got to put you in the gauntlet.
Uh-oh.
You know it's coming. You can listen to the podcast, so you know it's coming. Are you ready for the rapid fire?
I'm really bad at this kind of stuff, but I'll do my best.
Some people are just bad at it. Some people are quick with it. Some people like to repeat the question so they can get time to figure out what the fuck they want to answer. So the way rapid fire works is I ask you 5 rapid questions. You have to just answer, okay?
I'm gonna do like your co-host did.
What?
Well, she talked a bunch.
What episode did you listen to?
The orgasm one, which was very interesting.
Which one was that?
Dude, it was about the men faking orgasms.
Oh, the one.
Which, by the way,
that's the one we had DJ on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
She wasn't even doing rapid fire. I let her ask DJ since that was her guest, and that was not one of my favorite rapid fires.
That's what I'm saying. I want to hold it out.
Because he was answering rapid, but she like going back on the question and like, wait, why you say that? I'm like, that is not how rapid fire work, Miss KT. Come on now.
Well, KT was interested.
Oh shit. You ready?
I hopefully. Yes.
All right, here we go, Jenny.
Jenny.
Get ready for rapid fire. I forgot the name of what you do.
Napping.
Yeah,
Heart
there
napping.
we go. Thank you. There you go.
Heart napping.
Yep.
Photographer.
Heart napping. All right, here we go.
I'll map your heart.
Mapping hearts or acting?
Acting.
Okay. Slow driving people or racist people?
What the fuck is slow driving people? Slow driving people. Yes, slow driving.
Shit. What the fuck is slow driving?
I didn't know if that was so.
Wow. Vaginal, anal, or both?
Vaginal.
Getting your toes sucked or getting your ass licked?
my God, it's been a while. So sucked.
Biggest accomplishment.
Raising my babies.
Jenny, you finally made it out of Rapid Fiber. She said,
Stay away from my anus,
she
please.
said, what the fuck is slow driving people? When is Cuz coming back? Oh, Cuzzo. I don't know when Cuzzo coming back. I need to have him back on if that's what he's talking about. Or I
But
don't know
he
who
doesn't like Janae?
No, it was just somebody
I'm
asking a
just
question.
kidding.
Travis, I would assume he's talking about KT.
Oh, I do say, Travis. Oh yeah, she
I was hoping to meet I was hoping to meet KT. She made me laugh.
That's good. All right, let's get into the show. We always like to start with a recap on what happened to us on our weekend or weeks or whatever. And of course, I will go ahead and start. The week was pretty long. The weekend was kind of even longer. Friday, I took the day off because I had a show in Red Lion, Pennsylvania. So I drove 5 hours to this gig. And the fucking gig was dope. It was definitely dope. I had a great time. Sold about $140 worth of merchandise and got my headliner money. So it was definitely fun. But after the show, I drove to Columbus from Red Lion, Pennsylvania. So it said it was 6 hours and 25 minutes. I got there in 6, but I drove after the show all the way down to Columbus, Ohio.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got in.
That's rough.
I got in at 4:30 in the morning. And my first game was supposed to be at 11:45, but then I got a call saying I had to start a game early. I was like, you motherfuckers. But it was cool. I literally kicked out the dude that I kicked out last year doing Worlds, which is funny as fuck to me because somebody's not going to be happy with a call you make. They're going to get mad. And I was umpiring the highest level of women's softball, which is B. So these girls ball the fuck out, and that's what I was umping. And it's not the girls who complain, it's the guy coaches that complain. And this dude did not like a call, right? And he was like, "Oh, fuck you." And I'm like, "Oh, you're gone," because I tell him at the beginning of the game, don't cuss at us, don't cuss at the other team. And I tell him that off rip. And he was like, "Fuck you." I was like, "Oh, you gone." Then he kept going with it. I was like, "Look, I'm a grown ass fucking man. You better watch your mouth, dude. Like, it ain't nothing but space and opportunity in that fucking parking lot. Like, I don't get paid enough to be, talked to like you fucking crazy." So he finally stopped after like 4 more F-bombs, and like the head of the women's softball organization came and was like, "Oh, calm down," telling me to calm down. I'm like, "Fuck that. I'm looking them dead in his eyes like, I'm a grown ass fucking man. I'll fuck you up. Like, I'll be on that shit." Then wanted to come apologize to me later, the same fucking dude, and was like, "Oh, the guy behind the plate and blew 5 calls. So that was just like the tip of the iceberg." I was like, "Why didn't you cuss that motherfucker out? Why you want to bring that shit to me?" I'm like, "Dude, this is my second time throwing your dumb ass out." And so, but it was funny as fuck though, to me, because I threw the motherfucker out for the same shit last year, the exact same shit. But no, it was cool. It's always cool umping. And then came home, got little mama yesterday. I only had to do 2 games yesterday. Came back, got little mama, and we chilled and relaxed. And it's always fun to see her laugh and smile and make me laugh all fucking day. So that was my week and weekend.
That's the best.
Yes, it is. Being a single dad is definitely trying at times, but it's definitely fun when you got good kids. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So how was your weekend or week?
It was good. It was just the grind, the usual grind, working out, and single mom life. Gosh, that's pretty boring, isn't
I'll be at the house like, damn, I ain't do shit. Yeah, I didn't do shit.
I organized my basement. Does that count?
That counts.
That's interesting,
counts.
right?
That counts.
Clean my kitty litter.
That don't count. That's
No.
you have to do that
I have to do that.
if you got cats.
Yeah. Just made some TikToks, mapped some hearts.
Okay.
Helped my daughter prepare for her audition coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's, you know what she's singing?
What is she singing? She sings.
She's singing for her audition.
Okay. What is she singing?
Out of The Wizard of
WAP.
Oz.
She's singing WAP.
Yeah.
Big Dick Energy. Which one?
No, none of the above. Oh my god. Her and I we'll do some cool TikToks together.
Shit.
Her and I are funny because we'll do some really cool TikToks together, but she wants to look at my TikTok every once in a while. I'm like, you are not allowed to look at my TikTok.
What you be doing on your TikTok?
Just nothing too provocative, but not something I don't want her to see. Some things, my language, and some things I just don't want her to see. So,
I got you.
Every once in a while she'll like steal my phone and she'll do a TikTok and she'll post it to my TikTok. And I'm just like, what the fuck, Liv? I'm like, first of all, you are not allowed on my TikTok. Stay off my TikTok unless you have my parental supervision, looking at only specific videos, because she always likes to see the views and the comments on the TikToks that we do together.
Oh, okay.
And I only make those for friends, but then I gotta go. Like, I gotta be the parent. I gotta teach her. It doesn't matter about the views. Who cares about the likes? We just do it because we have fun together, right? But
So what is she singing?
So anyway, she is singing the cowardly lion. I can't say it. Cowardly Lion.
Just like I can't say your name. It's okay.
Yeah. There you go. Right. She's singing If I Were King of the Forest.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And she's just like, she's working with this singing coach, and the coach tells me she needs to control her body. I'm like, well, what do you mean? She's like, and so I tell her she needs to sing it without like, I'm like, Liv, you need to sing and enunciate and pronunciate the song so people in the back can hear, but you need to control your body. She's like, but that's not me. She's like, Mom, that's how I get my energy. Right. And I get it. I'm like, well, I'm not asking you for you to not be. She's like, well, I were king of the forest. And she's like singing it. And she's just like, But yeah, so
being all animated and shit.
She has to be animated. Yeah. It's who she is. She is goofy and animated. And so anyways, we're working on that. But so that's what we worked on this week. And she's a great kid. She's funny. She makes me laugh.
All right. And we're going to do one childhood memory. As always, we like for our couchers to get into our past and our guest past. So we always do one childhood memory. Jenny, go ahead. Give us one childhood memory.
Oh, Lord.
Since you messaged me and said you had a whole bunch.
I do have a whole bunch. And so this could be, you're going to have me back. You're going to have me back so I can give up my other childhood.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this. When the childhood memories were occurring, they weren't so funny.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. I told you this. I was raised by wolves. Yeah.
Oh, it was giving the feedback. Go ahead, you get it.
I like.
Did my mic go down on that? That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I had turned it down just to see where it was coming from.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Testing.
No, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I like to say I was raised by wolves. Pretty much raising myself. Well, my brother and I. Roaming the streets. When I look back on my life, I was raised by my father. My mother was not around. So as I look back, hindsight, I realized my dad was probably a little manic depressive guy, and he was an alcoholic, not so fun, but he was a loving alcoholic, manic depressive guy. So when he could, he showed a lot of love, but he had us all over the United States. I mean, we were fucking all over the place. I will remember the 1976 Yellow Duster for as long as I live. But So in the many places that we lived,
Mhm.
one of them was a KOA campground in
Okay.
Reno, Nevada.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so we were camping out, parked there for a little bit. Sorry.
You okay?
My brother and I, we laugh about this now because it
Mhm.
is pretty not so funny, but back when I grew up, we were just on our own. You know, my dad would say, "Get out of here, go do your, whatever, go do your thing." We wouldn't come back till I heard the whistle to the street lights came back on.
Right.
You know, we never stayed at home. I don't even know what a game is. You know, we just lived on our own out in the world. But we were at this KOA campground. You remember the little orange tents, the 2-person orange tents? So we were camping out, and little Jenny was swimming one day at the KOA campground by herself, doing her thing, roaming the world. And I'm coming back to campground, and my dad and my brother were there, and the woman that he was with at the time, procreating with, whatever,
Mhm.
because he procreated all over the United States. It was not a stable childhood. But so I'm like coming back, happy little Jenny, because I didn't care. I was just always happy
Right.
and gullible and innocent. And so I'm walking back to the campground, and I stop in my tracks, and I just look up. I didn't know any cuss words at the time, but if I did, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" The whole hillside was on fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and we were in Reno, Nevada, so that's the fucking
Mhm.
desert, right?
Yeah.
It was the desert, middle of the desert. I'm just like, wow. I'm like, so I run back to the campsite for, wherever I remember getting back there, and my dad is literally, you know how you fold up the fitted sheet?
Uh-huh.
Like he's like literally just rolling up the
Yeah.
orange 2-person tents, and
Right.
he's throwing them in the back of the yellow 1976
Oh,
Duster.
because you see the fire.
Because the fire's right there.
Right.
And I see my brother, who's like 5 years older than me, and I was probably maybe like 8,
Okay.
7,
Mhm.
somewhere around that age.
Okay.
Old enough to go swimming on my own at the KOA campground by myself.
Okay.
So I'm like walking back, and I see my brother crying. My dad's rolling up tents, and there's this lady that my dad's procreating with over in the corner. And my dad, I get back to and I'm just like, my dad's like, "Get the fuck in the car. Get the fuck in the car." And I'm just like, "What's going on?" He's like, "The fire trucks are coming in, the police are coming in, the news channels are coming in, everybody's coming in because the whole hillside is on fire."
Right.
I like get in the car. My brother's over there crying. My dad's yelling at my brother, "Get in the fucking car." The news people come up to my dad. They're like, "Did you see what happened, sir? What happened here?" They're like, and my dad's just like, "I don't know. We're just getting out of here." So he gets out of here. And, okay, this is like a vivid memory for me. It's all very, very vivid. So we're like hopping in the car. My brother and I in the back seat. We're like on top of these orange tents, 2-person tents. The lady that my dad's procreating in the front of the car is holding her baby because there's no car seats back then, whatever, in the 1976 Duster. My dad hops in the car. The news people are just trying to chase after my dad because we're like the closest to the fire.
Right.
Well, come to find out, my brother was responsible for the fire.
I knew it was either him or your dad, one of the two.
My dad is like cussing my brother out. "What the fuck?" Just like cussing him out. And I'm just like, little Jenny, little 7, 8-year-old Jenny, who was coming back from the swimming pool by herself, was like, "What's going on? Like, why are we leaving? This was cool. I loved camping here." But,
Not anymore.
we're in the yellow Duster on our way out the door.
He said, "I don't know what happened. We getting the fuck out of here."
And come to find out, so I guess they were trying to cook. They had like a grill going.
Mhm.
My brother had a redwood stick that he was messing with in the fire, and he caught on fire, and then he touched the land, and the
it's
land
so dry, it's just boom.
the land just took off in flames.
Damn. He tried to kill everybody.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So that's my childhood. Very vivid, very, very vivid
That's
memory of mine.
funny.
I don't think
Oh
we
my
ever stayed in a
gosh.
KOA camp ever again.
I bet not.
No.
Yeah.
We
I highly
upgraded
doubt it.
to roach infested hotels.
There you go. Oh man, my childhood memory this week is I think the first prom that I went to, and Jay Luke actually went with me to Cedar Point. So it was me, my date, him, and his date. But it's funny because like I talked to him the other day, and I was trying to get because like I really got like one of those photographic memories. I can remember a lot of shit, and I can't remember why this happened, but I drove my parents' Cadillac to Cedar Point, and it was me, Jay Luke, and two females, like my date and his date. Something happened where, like, by the time we were ready to go, because it was late, me and him was high, we were tired, and it's like it's time to go. And I don't know exactly what happened, but we left them girls at Cedar Point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't remember why. I don't remember what for. I don't remember. He was like, he said,
did you forget them because you were so high?
No.
Or did you forget them because you just wanted to like?
No, we left them on purpose. I remember that, but I don't remember why we left them on purpose. That's what I don't remember. I don't remember why we left them on purpose, but we left them, and we drove. We're driving. He falls asleep. And I remember my dad always telling me, if you are tired, pull over to a rest stop and take a nap. So I remember pulling over, going to sleep. And when I woke up like frantic because we're in front of a McDonald's, but I forgot I pulled over and parked. I thought I was still driving. So like when I woke up, I'm like behind the steering wheel and it's this building in front of me. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, cause I thought we were about to hit the building. and Jason woke up like, what happened? What happened? And I was like, and I finally realized we was already parked. I was like, oh, nothing.
Wait, but I need to know like what.
I asked him, I don't remember why we left him. And he don't even remember. I remember who I had with me and he don't remember who we had with him. Because he was gonna call somebody to find out if they were the person we left, so he can get a little more backstory. And of course, I have no clue of how to get in touch with who I had with me. So yeah, but we left them. Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys aren't friends anymore, are you?
With my prom date?
Yeah.
No. Like I have no clue what happened to her. Like,
oh my god, that's hilarious.
But then I was pissed because like I could have took his friend's sister, who was like gorgeous, but I thought she would have said no. And then after like I had my date, I found out she would have said yes, and I was like, man, that's some bullshit. So, but whatever.
That is some bullshit. You should have asked.
Yeah, but like why ask? And you motherfuckers don't like rejection. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna ask. Fuck it, I'm gonna ask the person I was dating at the time. They won't say
you were
no.
dating her, but you don't even know who she was. I don't understand.
No, I
that.
know who she was. I don't remember who Jason had with him. I don't remember who Jason had.
So
with
like
him.
after that, like did like
were we like?
I mean, you guys just went separate
cool?
ways.
Yeah,
You guys just ghosted each other after that. Like what? Was she like, what the fuck, dude? You just left me at Cedar Point on the dragster? Like
I don't remember. And I remember a lot of shit, don't I, Timmy?
You do. You remember some random ass.
Yeah, like a lot, but I do not remember why I left them. And but we left their ass. I'll tell you that part. That's what I do remember.
it's better than my prom experience.
Oh shit. Let's get one more in before we go to our one and only sponsor break. We're gonna do flowers while they're still here. Instead of being conditioned like we are normally to give people flowers while they're dead and gone, we like to give to people flowers while they're still here, while they can still smell their roses. My flowers this week is going to go to two people I've gave flowers to before, but they definitely deserve flowers. My dude, Pastor Don Dees from LA. Well, he's actually from San Francisco, but that's my guy. And then my dude Ben Palmer, aka Palmer Trolls on TikTok. Like that's like my little brother. So on my way home, well, on my way to Columbus Friday, I was like, I need somebody to talk to, because on my way to Pennsylvania, I was listening to podcasts, and it kept me up and focused and everything. Because plus I'm about to go do a show. But like after the show, you got so much adrenaline, but then it's like it's pitch black and you got a 6-hour fucking drive. So I'm like, I need somebody to talk to. So my dude Ben Palmer had a show Friday night. So I ended up talking to him after a show. We talked about our shows, talked about some other stuff. And then I wanted to let him go because he had to get up early in the morning to catch a flight. But he talked to me for about a good hour and a half, which I needed. So he getting his flowers for helping me through that trip, that part. And then it was late. Like I didn't get in until 4:30 in the morning. So I'm like, who the fuck can I call that's still up? Or who can I ask to call me? So I was like, my dude on the West Coast. So I called him and we talked for like almost 3 hours. And it was a real good, interesting conversation. But just for them to be there at a time I needed them, when other motherfuckers like didn't respond to their text message, to my text message, or didn't answer their phone, and they was there like, I got you. Let's talk,
Yeah, that means something.
So they definitely getting their flowers today because they deserve them. So Pastor Don D's and Ben Palmer, aka Palmer Trolls.
Thanks, Pastor D.
That's my guy. All right, so who are you giving flowers to?
How many flowers can I give out?
You can give as many as you want. Well, I mean, not as many as you want, damn it, but you can give a couple out.
Remember that time in like middle school and high school where they had like the carnation grams?
The carnation grams?
Like, for Valentine's Day, you would have like flowers. Okay, never mind.
The carnation grams. See, when we was doing it, we did everybody had a little, like the little box where you can put the little Valentine's Day cards in. Like the fold up ones.
Yeah, that or
with the little flowers.
Like in high school, middle school. I remember
the flowers, but I never bought them.
You'd get you'd be in the classroom and they would deliver you carnations with a little. And,
and
the popular kids would have
I've seen people do that, but I never paid for anybody to get that shit.
Yeah, well, I never got them because I wasn't popular, but the popular kids,
would get like
shit. That's so terrible, isn't it? I hope they don't do that anymore.
I don't know.
It's a popularity contest. Anyways, I have flowers that I want to get, carnation grams I want to give out to.
There you go.
I have 3. Can I give out 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. First is to my girl Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
My girl Kelly, who has, and I hope she's still on, so she can hear this. But she's been my sister that I never had. She's been there through some really shit times for me, and I just appreciate her so much. And she deserves all my respect and love, and I'm giving it to her. The other 2 for my daughter Olivia.
There you go.
My daughter Olivia, who keeps me young and who inspires me every day to just be patient and show love. And she's amazing. She's an amazing kid. I'm so proud to be her mother. And my 3rd flower goes to my other daughter, who will be 26 in September. And she has defied all of the
odds,
all of the odds that the doctors have given her.
Is that your miracle baby?
That's my miracle baby.
I got a miracle soldier. Go ahead.
Yeah, she was born to me when I was 22, and she had her first open heart surgery when she was 7 days old. She had her second when she was 8 months old. She's had many other medical issues and surgeries, laundry list of them. But they said she wouldn't survive past 10, and she'll be 26 in September. She is having surgery again, so please send all the prayers and love towards her. But she is responsible for the woman I am today and why I map hearts. And she is, my greatest inspiration of life. So shout out to Haley.
Yes. That's dope. That is dope. I like that. Yeah, my son would be 25. They said it was a 90% chance he wanted to go make it the day he was born. So,
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Definitely feel that. That's dope.
Our babies are amazing. So,
yep, definitely are. And it is that time for our one and only sponsor break. We will be right back to you. Don't go anywhere. We got more Jenny and Just Therapy coming up to you. Timmy, send us the break, baby.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off.
Man, I love me some pizza. Timmy, I know you love pizza.
You know I love that pizza, man.
I got the best pizza place for y'all. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 2 locations. First location is in 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. They also have one in downtown Akron, across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. Their address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Phone number is 330-849-5707. They're also opening up one in Stowe. It's almost here, y'all. But the best part about the one in downtown Akron is
the beer wall.
The beer wall. I like to call it the Dave and Buster's of beer. You go in there, you put a card, and you get a card and put some money on it, and you go up to the taps. It's 36 glorious taps. You go up to the wall, put the card up against the beer tap that you want, or wine, because they have wine as well, and you pour as much as your heart desires.
It's so good.
It is so good. Like when it hits your lips, it's just so good.
So good.
And best part about it, their food is amazing. I'm a cheeseless person guy, right? So anytime I go there, I'll be like, hey, no cheese. They'd be like, hey, we got you, you know? And then another part, Miss KT, she's a vegan, well, a so-called vegan, but they hooked her up with a vegan-esque pizza, and it was delicious with the cauliflower crust. It was banging because they do it right, man. And the best part about it is they're the official sponsor of Just Therapy, the podcast. So anytime you mention Just Therapy, the podcast, you get a 10% discount.
Yeah.
And if you ask for Brad Cover, that's the owner, mention Just Therapy, man, and he's going to probably give you a little bit more because you asked for the owner. And that's always good. I mean, discounts is great. Timmy, what you think?
Discounts is amazing, especially when it comes with great pizza behind it.
Man, and they got the best slogan in the world. It's pizza.
It's possible. Twisted tomato. No, my bad. I see skies of blue. Twisted tomato too.
Oh shit, that is hilarious. Welcome back, Couchers. For man, that didn't come out right. No, I'm gonna edit that on Spotify. Welcome back, Couchers. We have more Just Therapy for you. Thanks for sticking with us, and we are back.
Just another day.
Just another day
on the couch. talking about all the problems of today. Welcome back, Couchers. I miss you, KT.
You didn't hear the. You fucked up, Timmy. Come on, because you want to throw in your you miss KT. And
Miss
shit.
you, Miss KT.
You just want her to sit on your face, man. Shut your ass up.
I absolutely do.
I miss KT. I haven't even met her.
It's fucking gross. All right, let's get into the rest of the show. All right, our first topic up, since it is football season. We talked about this when it first popped off, but we got to talk about it again. Deshaun Watson. So there's a report that multiple NFL owners weren't on board with Roger Goodell's plan for Deshaun Watson. After months of back and forth, controversial Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson and the National Football League came to an agreement on Watson's punishment for his multiple sexual misconduct lawsuits, 24 to be exact, an 11-game suspension and a $5 million fee. Prior to the official announcement of Watson's punishment, reports had indicated the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell was looking to suspend Watson for a period of at least 1 year. Ultimately, though, Watson's suspension isn't even 3/4 of a season long. And a new report indicates that the other NFL owners may have had something to do with that. Reports indicate that multiple NFL owners told Roger Goodell they didn't want Deshaun Watson suspended for an entire year. According to the NFL reporter Peter King, multiple owners who didn't want Deshaun Watson suspended for the season, and they told Roger Goodell that. They also said if Watson was banned for a year, his contract would have rolled over into 2023, and the Browns would have had him for an extra season through the 2027 season. By Watson playing part of the season, his contract now expires after the 2026 season, and the Browns will owe him $40 million for being eligible to play a meager 6 games in 2022. So I know there's a lot of controversial behind just a lot to do with this subject. A lot of people have been on both sides of the coin on this. There's a lot of people say he should have been banned for life and all that. But it's different things on it. 24, that's a lot. I remember when we first talked about this story. I mean, at first it was like 10, then it went to 12, then it went to 15, then it went to 20, then it jumped up to 24. But we all have to remember there was no criminal charges brought against him. None. There's still no criminal charges brought against him. This was before the settlements. Before the settlements, there was no criminal charges brought against him, right? So the question is, when he settled, did that make him guilty of anything? Because there was no criminal charges brought up against him. What do you think on that, Jenny?
I think he just wanted some wanky. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, listen, okay, I'm gonna be complete.
Some winky. What the fuck is winky?
You like wanky?
Wanky. Oh, wanky. He just wanted them to massage his meat, is what you're saying? Okay.
Yes, he wanted a wanky. I guess I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't really follow all of this, but I mean, what I've read, he did not have any indictments brought up against him, and my take is, okay, if there's a woman, if there's somebody, man, woman, whatever, who claims sexual assault, you kind of have to believe the victim. But the fact that they didn't indict him on anything and he just paid out to kind of brush it, whatever, to move on from it. I mean, it's a hard thing. I mean, you can't.
It was definitely a hard thing.
Yeah. Hence the happy endings. And you know what the thing is they didn't even really disclose
what he actually did.
what he actually did. Was
Well,
it coercion? Did he
it-
pay for happy endings?
it
Like,
was-
what was actually
It
happening
was
there?
only, excuse me, it was only 2 people that came out and said that well, actually one person that came out and said they did a massage for him the first time. He came back, they did a massage again, and then he pulled out his dick, right? And he was jacking off, I think, because she said nut got on her, but she never explained how that happened, right? But
Mhm.
again, there was none of the victims said that he sexually assaulted them.
Right. They
It was
coerced
for sexual misconduct
Yeah.
because he pulled his dick out in the massage parlor.
Right.
Because when we first started talking about this story, my whole thing was like, and it because it was during the pandemic time when shit was shut down. So like my thing was, if he has this, massage porn fetish, find you a girl that knows who you are and it's going to give it to you anyway, right? And then you get a massage table.
Give your wankies.
Right. You get a massage table and say, hey, can I get a massage from you? And then they're going to want to give you a happy ending.
Yeah, because like how many was there? Like
24.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so 24 women he coerced into happy endings.
No, none of them said they gave him a happy ending. They said there was no sexual assault. That's why there was no indictment on him.
Right.
For the charges. So they're just saying that he would unrobe himself.
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, you're usually naked when you get a massage. When you get a real one, you're usually naked with a towel on.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they were saying he just removed the towel to show his dick.
Right.
And his dick was probably hard.
Yeah.
Because a massage feels good.
It does.
So it's bound to happen that,
good.
you might get hard. Like for a woman, you might get wet if the massage is good. So
I mean, he probably should have gone somewhere where they're used to, they're accustomed to providing that.
But it was the pandemic.
Service. But it was pandemic. Right. Right. So, I mean, I could see that. I mean, it's like you're, a woman who's just trying to do her job and he unrobes and disrobes himself with a hard dick. And it's like, that's all kinds of fucked up, because what are you supposed to do? He's this guy with a name and he's got money. I mean, I don't know. All of that is, just a very uncomfortable situation. But, the fact that, and here's the thing, I just wish that he would say, he wasn't indicted, he's paying out, whatever, he's suspended. I just wish he would say, this was behavior of me coming to me. I should not have, done that. And, maybe kind of admit his own behaviors were inappropriate, but
he won't do that.
Yeah, he won't do that because
that's going to be a admittance of guilt.
But it is somewhat of an admitted. I mean, yes and no. I mean, because we all make mistakes. We all, and if he was testing the waters, which still, I mean, I've had men pull their thing out in front of me and it's very uncomfortable. Did I engage? Absolutely not. But it is a very uncomfortable situation. He's just a man of power. And, as a woman, I feel like, that's if he's not in the kind of place where that offers that kind of service, it was inappropriate. Right. And I feel, he wasn't indicted on any kind of sexual assault, but I don't know. It's a hard call because he wasn't indicted on he wasn't accused of any sexual assault, but he clearly I don't know. It's a tough call for sure.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that irritates me about the whole situation is what the NFL did, right? Because they suspended him for sexual conduct, right? With no indictments. But my biggest pet peeve about the whole situation is how many games they gave him. They gave him 11 games, right? At first he got 6. Then they said, oh, no, that's not enough. Then they gave him 11. But it's an odd number to me, which is stupid, right?
Mhm.
Usually when people get suspended, it's either for the whole year or it's an even number, right?
Mhm.
But the second reason why I think it's stupid is because it's a ploy for the NFL to get more money.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. Because his first game back from his 11th game suspension is against his former fucking team.
Is that the Texans?
Yes.
Yeah. But you know what bothers me about it all is that this happened a while ago.
Yes.
So why are we
doing it now?
Why are we doing it now?
Why didn't we do it last year when he was injured?
Yeah.
Why didn't they bring it up last year when he was injured? Why bring it up when you know he was coming back to play
Mm-hmm.
and he was going to get an offer from someone? Why bring it up now?
Yeah.
Why not bring it up when it first happened?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. I feel like this is something if we're really going to address the issue at hand, this should have been, protecting these women, or protecting other women from it happening again. It should have been dealt with much
right off the
when
bat.
it happened.
Yep.
So could this be some kind of
because the first person could have saved the second person. The second person definitely could have saved the third and the fourth and the fifth. But that fifth person definitely could have saved that 10th girl that gave him a massage and he pulled his dick out. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's I don't know. It's definitely a touchy subject.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
I still think the NFL is using this as a fucking publicity stunt to do.
Oh yeah.
See,
Absolutely.
we didn't just give him 6 games, we gave him 11. Oh, you should be satisfied. But we're gonna bring him back.
Because is he really missing out on anything? He's getting how many millions of dollars to pay to play 6 games or 7 games or however many games he's going to play this year.
And I don't know why they think that the Browns are going to put him in that game. He's definitely not going to start that game because now it's going to be almost 2 seasons since he's actually fucking played football.
Right.
So no organization is going to be like, here, I'm going to throw you to the wolves and I know you're not ready. So I don't.
You know what? More importantly, the Browns are just going to suck again.
Hey, don't say that shit. You know, watch your mouth. Fuck. Don't do that. Not on my couch, damn it. Don't do that. I'm telling Jay.
Florida girl, Bucks fan.
Fuck the Bucks.
No, I do love the Browns, but
yeah, not from what you just said.
I'm not a very loyal fan of any.
You just sway with the wind. I got you.
Wherever I am, wherever it takes me.
That's funny. All right, we talking about student loan forgiveness. If you had a student loan, you should be jumping for joy right about now.
Oh, you mean the student loan I already paid off?
You paid yours off?
Oh, I paid mine off a while ago.
Yeah.
I ain't got no forgiveness, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't pay mine off, so I got forgiveness. So.
I hope you get forgiven. I hope you're forgiven.
I mean, I wish they would have paid off the whole thing like they said they were, but I'll take that 10. I'll take the 10K off. I'll definitely take that. I'm not complaining about it. A lot of people was like, "Oh, why are they doing this? Like, why would they pay off people's student loan?" Well, why would fucking millionaires get PPP loans?
Yeah.
They not complaining about that.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, where's your battle? So you're mad that he's actually helping people that need help with their fucking student loans?
If it helps the higher society, whatever, then it's all good. But if it's helping middle American, hardworking Americans, then they're like, fuck you. In lower class, But I think it's a great thing. I think it's good that Biden is giving some attention to the hardworking Americans, the Americans who pay all the taxes, the Americans who can't afford a fucking bag of popcorn because it's $7 a bag of popcorn, but they're working their ass off. They're educated, they've gone to school, and they're like, they're riddled with debt because of school and other things. They're just trying to live. I mean, I finished school a long time ago. My debts have been long paid off, but I don't think it fixes fundamentally the fact that there's no affordable education.
No, not at all. And it's a fucking scam.
It's
Fucking
ridiculous.
Scam. It's the scam to get your fucking money
Yeah.
and for you to be in debt for your life.
Because
pretty much.
because honestly, I think vocational work
Mhm.
is more. I think you're better off going a vocational route
Yeah.
or a technical route.
Yep.
To really have, if you have to be a 9 to 5 worker, you're better off going that route than getting some weird 4-year degree that doesn't give you anything, unless
Right.
you're engineering or a physician,
Mhm.
or something in the medical field.
Right.
But yeah, I think it is a bunch of bullshit. It's so unaffordable. I'm saving for my daughter, my little one.
Right.
But there's no way that's even gonna put a dent
Right.
in what her college education will be. If and to be
Yeah,
honest,
10,000 ain't gonna be enough.
yeah, and to be honest, as a parent, I don't even care if she goes to college.
Right.
I just want her to do what she's passionate about.
Right.
And all these parents force feeding college into their kids. I just think college is a bunch of bullshit.
It is. I think it's a fucking scam. Timmy, what you think about that shit?
Please pay off my student loans.
You got some student loans?
I do.
You got $10,000 off, brother?
Hey,
There you go. There you go.
I got more than that and still don't have a degree. Hey,
And that's exactly how I feel. Because like I don't have a degree, and I still have more than $10,000 of fucking student debt, and I don't have a fucking degree. It's like, what was the fucking point of even going? Oh shit! But yeah, I wanted to bring that up real quick because so many people are like, "Oh, he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have did it." Blah blah blah. But then, like a lot of people that say they shouldn't have did it is a lot of the politicians that actually fucking got PPP loans.
Yeah.
Like $100,000.
Yeah.
Like hundreds of $1,000 PPP loans, and they don't have to pay any of that shit back.
It's
But
so
they keep sending
infuriating.
fucking money to other
Mhm.
countries when it's other problems here at home
Mhm.
they don't want to fucking fix. That's why I fucking hate politics, period. Fuck both sides.
Yeah, fuck them all. Fuck.
Fuck them all. All right, let's get into a lighter note. Preschool teacher too sexy?
Badonk and donk.
Timmy, you got the picture?
I do.
Can you put the picture up? Preschool teacher.
Kim
too
Kardashian, watch
sexy.
out.
I don't like it.
You think those are butt implants?
I'm
Or
sorry.
you think
What?
you think those are like butt implants? What do they call that surgery where they get?
Yeah, the BBL.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For real? You don't think
Do-
that's her natural butt?
Do you see how small her waist is?
Her waist is ridiculous.
you seen
small.
it?
I can see. Yeah, I can see it. Right
Oh,
there.
okay.
I've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, so my thing is like, okay, so their parents are demanding New Jersey preschool art teacher be fired because of her curvaceous body could distract students learning. Last time I checked, because my daughter's about to start preschool, my daughter's 3 years old and get to go to preschool because she's potty trained. So the boys in there are probably like 3 and 4.
Uh-huh.
That's not gonna distract them. They're not thinking of fucking about no fake ass. Like, come on. Like, are you serious?
But no, but I have something to say about that because I remember when I was younger and
in preschool.
I don't know
In
what
preschool.
in preschool. I don't know how old I was. I just remember, and it's weird the memories that I decided to encapsulate in my brain. But
Okay.
like, I just remember seeing a woman who had she was very well stacked.
Okay.
And I just remember as a little kid just being like she's different.
She's different because
Yeah.
her titties was big
Because her titties were enormous and pointy.
and pointy. Like missiles.
Like
and shit.
pointy and sloped and just like and I just remember it's like I just feel like kids when like little kids like that when they see it's exaggerated in their brain.
Mhm.
And so when they see someone, we see a very voluptuous, beautiful woman, and she's beautiful. And I feel like I love the fact that she's embracing that her body type, embracing herself. I mean, she's gorgeous, and I feel like that's a great message to send. But I also feel like it's also I don't think that all the way she's dressing, like the blue skirt and the blue dress and the blue shirt, and I think she was wearing some other dress that was, just kind of showed, her body type. But then there were some where she was showing
Just some jeans?
skin.
Oh,
And
in the school?
No, and some of her Instagram pictures in the school, and
Okay.
I just feel like maybe and I'm a pretty liberal person, but I'm very expressionate too, and I just feel like maybe for little ones, I feel like in any profession there should be some dress code,
Okay.
but I think as far as what she's demonstrating there's nothing wrong with for the most part what she's doing.
But I don't think it's going to distract preschoolers. I really don't.
Yeah.
Like at all. I don't. Now, middle school, yeah. High school, definitely.
Yeah.
But
totally.
preschool, these not even kindergartners
Yeah.
yet. It's literally preschool.
Yeah.
They're there half a day, maybe full day, and it ain't even like a real full day school day.
I think the most that it's going to distract them, they're going to be like, why does she look like different? I think that's what kids that age think. They're going to be like, she looks different than my mom.
But everybody looks different than your mom. Though.
I know, but
So,
I mean, but I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody looks different than
Yeah.
your parents.
it'll be a fleeting moment, a fleeting thought of
Right.
that. But I don't think that they're looking at her with weird desires or distraction
Exactly.
in that
That's
regard.
my point.
Yeah, I think it's more of a she looks different than my mom
Right.
for a
And
second.
I think the moms
Yeah.
are pissed because their husbands
She's beautiful
or
and
boyfriends are going to be like,
Yeah.
they fucking
No,
distracted
totally.
because they want to
Totally.
hit and they want the massage from her.
They want the wanky.
I would say though, if that was my high school teacher,
Yo, high school. Now are we talking
High
about
school,
preschool?
yeah.
I know
though?
if she was my high school teacher, I bet you I'd have been at school every day.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true.
But again, that's what I'm saying. Like middle school would be maybe a distraction. High school,
Yes.
definitely a distraction. But preschool,
Yeah.
no, not fucking at all.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Yeah.
not at all.
Preschoolers and young early childhood development, they're more focused on what are you doing for me? Like what's my they're more focused on them and their day,
Right.
not so much like somebody's badonkadonk.
Morgan chimed in and said, "Hell no, I didn't discover girls till I was at in fourth grade, 11 years old. No preschool kid are thinking that way." And that's and I agree with
Yeah.
that. Timmy, can you move the cursor, please? Because I always like to read them on the side, not when you put them on the screen. Thank you, sir. Maybe she's crushing on the dude teacher at that school. And he said, "Hell yeah, never late for her class at all. Nope."
I guess in my point of view and coming from a profession that is very uptight and conservative and stuff. I mean, I don't know. Do you need to really show midriff to a bunch of preschoolers? I mean, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here because I don't feel like
midriff if she's showing.
Well, I mean, there were some. I mean, I don't know. You don't have them here, but there were some pictures on her Instagram.
But half the moms drop their kids off with fucking robes on or like shorts and skirts, and I mean they doing the same thing.
I
So
know,
it's like I
yeah,
don't
it's
understand
true.
just because
That
the
is
teacher
very
doing
true.
it.
Yeah.
So now they got a problem with it.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
is true.
I still think it's just like people being pissed.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's
Like
all
she
that.
look better than them.
Yeah, jealousy and judgment
And I mean,
all
I don't like it because I know the shit fake as fuck. Like that shit look fucking stupid as shit. It don't look right, like at all. Like her waist is literally like 2 inches, and her ass is like 50 inches.
Her
It's
ass,
like, come
her
on.
ass is huge.
Yeah, like,
So you think it's implanted?
and it's definitely fake. And then like that fake shit, man, that shit don't feel right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the
I had
big.
fake
I think
titties before, and I was pissed. I was
think-
like, these titties don't even move right. Like, come on.
I think that's the bigger subject, right?
They felt like rubber and shit. Like, they wasn't soft like a regular titty was. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nipple wasn't as soft, and no.
Never felt
Well,
the fake
she's-
period.
Well,
You
she
say
is
what?
gorgeous.
Never felt the fake period.
You ain't missing nothing, bro.
Oh man. Oh,
You're really not missing nothing. I'm telling you, man, not at all. Oh shit! Would you do that?
What, a fake butt?
Yeah.
No.
No BBLs.
No BBLs. No fake titties either.
No fake titties
No,
either.
all natural, baby.
There you go. That's what you gotta do.
I got a handful.
all natural.
I got a handful size, and that's enough.
All you need is a mouthful. That's
Yeah.
it. You don't need a hand. You don't need the handful.
And I got the mom bod going on, so I got the stretch marks, and
Hey.
it's all natural.
Hey, all natural is always the best. I got a
Yep.
dad bod. I just had to grow into it.
Jason Luke, he's helping me with the mom bod though. He's helping me work it out, getting my muscles going.
Yeah, J Luke ain't no joke, man. That's my guy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker be doing too much sometimes. That's my guy though.
Jason, don't be
Oh.
taking my phone away.
You got to take the phone away. You gotta work out. All right. So now it is time for crazy, funny, fucked up news. Yeah.
What isn't crazy fucked up news these days?
I know. So easy to find it.
Yeah.
To
To be honest, I don't even watch the news anymore.
no, I don't watch the news either, but this shit's fucking funny. So, all right. So, the headline is Florida bride and caterer arrested after unsuspecting wedding guests eat marijuana-laced food.
Yes.
Sound like she was wasting some weed to me.
It's a trippy wedding.
Right. A Florida bride barely got a chance to enjoy her nuptials after being arrested and accused of lacing her wedding food with weed and serving it to unsuspected guests. Dana Glennie and her caterer, Jocelyn Bryant, was charged with tampering, culpable negligence, and delivering of marijuana.
Hmm.
Deputies responded to a wedding ceremony in Longwood in February after multiple guests reported feeling weird. One guest told officials he felt like he had drugs inside him. Dude, I got drugs inside of me. Like, what the fuck? After eating food and drinking wine, the outlet reported. USA Today reached out to the Seminole County Sheriff's Office for comment. Other guests were vomiting and complaining of stomach pains as first responders arrived. Some were taken to the hospital. It says understood the assignment. Oh shit. I thought I was having a heart attack. My heart was racing, and before I went to bed that night, I actually slept in my car right on site.
Sounds like an Onion post. Are you sure this is not an Onion post?
No, this is dead serious.
This is
shit-
real life?
No,
This is
shit
real life?
really fucking happened. Like, she partnered with her caterer to lace the fucking food with weed. Like, to me, that's a waste of weed. Like, how you not gonna tell your guests that, hey, we all about to get high tonight? Like, why wouldn't you tell them that? Like, what if somebody's allergic to fucking weed?
Yeah.
Well, truthfully, weed is all it is the way it makes you high is an allergic reaction to weed. So that's why you actually get high. So some
really?
people don't get high if they're not allergic to it. Like, if you ever meet somebody that be like, oh, well, I smoked weed and I never got high, it's because they don't have an allergic reaction to it.
Oh.
All weed is allergic reaction to it. Did y'all know that?
I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
I smoked a lot of fucking weed. That's why I know that.
So you didn't have a reaction to it?
No, I had a reaction
Oh,
to
okay.
it. That's why I got high.
Doesn't it
Oh.
I've had some friends that smoked it because they had colon cancer or other
And it
Crohn's
works
disease.
for- so, yeah.
So how can that
Yep.
person claim they had like stomach pains? Because doesn't it really help like the stomach settle?
Well,
So
it depends on what you're doing though, because like
Uh-huh.
certain alcohols don't agree with weed.
oh,
You know, because
Okay.
it actually can make you vomit
Uh-huh.
if you know, if you're like drinking and
Oh,
smoking,
okay.
and sometimes the combination can fuck you
Gotcha.
up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, so that is
Uh-huh.
but no, I know. I mean, I don't know personally a lot of people that actually use it for cancer or anything, but the research shows that it does help cancer patients, Crohn's patients,
Mhm. Yeah, no doubt.
irritable bowel syndrome patients. I mean, it
Mhm.
helps a lot of people with aches and pains. That's why they got the CBD oils and all
Yeah.
that good stuff too. But I still think that was like
a little
a waste of
irresponsible.
weed.
A little
Yeah, like at
irresponsible.
least ask your guests, do they
Mhm.
want to get high?
Yeah.
Right? Like
It was weed abuse.
it was definitely weed abuse.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like the movie How High, right? When they smoked out of the bong. Remember that shit? And they had
Absolutely.
the whole room was high.
Her guests were walking around with a crazy eye. You
Right.
didn't know why.
Oh man, Timmy, would you waste weed like that?
I wouldn't waste. It would definitely be marked.
Can't you have an option? Here's
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Like here's the
weed-laced
weed
chicken
food,
breasts
and
and
here's the non-weed
Yeah.
food. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that would probably been the best way to go.
Yeah.
Don't just to me, that's a waste.
she
of
probably
weed.
would have saved a lot of money.
A lot of
A lot
fucking
of
money. That's
fucking
where I was
money.
going next. Like, cause like that's a lot of money you could have kept or just bought the bag for yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Who needs to know?
oh, it's raining.
Oh.
But yeah, that just reminds me of Snowfall. I don't know who's hip to Snowfall. One of my favorite fucking shows on TV right now. They're on break right now, but at Louis and Jerome's wedding, the one crazy dude laced the chocolate with some LSD.
Oh Lord.
So he literally had everybody tripping. Like people was fucking hallucinating and all that shit. Like at first, when they first started, they was all happy and everybody was happy and hugging each other and all that stuff. But then it really kicked in on people,
and people
was,
started
like,
looking like the devil and shit.
locking themselves
Yeah.
in fucking rooms and shit. I was
Oh my
rolling. I'm
God.
like, that's a way. And it's funny because that dude is crazy as fuck on there. If y'all
What's
watch
it
that
called?
show. Snowfall.
What is it stream on?
FX.
FX.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good though.
Yeah.
It's about cocaine and crack
Mhm.
in the 80s in LA. So
Yeah, it was big.
yes,
Coke.
it
Cocaine,
was.
yeah.
Yes, it was. So for some reason I like shows like that. It's like what I lived through, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
So oh shit. But that was crazy, funny, fucked up.
Moral of the story is don't lace all your food with weed.
Yeah, give people options.
Give people
Give
options.
people the
Have options. Yeah.
Give people options. Oh, it's raining pretty bad. I hear that. All right. And as always, we are down to that part, the close. But before we do, Jenny, thanks for coming on the show.
Well, thank you for having me. It was just so much fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
We definitely enjoyed having you. It was
Yeah,
a
thank you.
fun show. Give out your social medias to people if you want them to follow you.
Oh yeah, sure thing. Instagram is well, let me look it up here. Is Jenny.B1. My Instagram, Jenny with a G. GENNY.B1.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to follow me on TikTok, it is yeah, good luck finding me there because I don't want people to find me there.
You don't want people finding you on TikTok? Okay.
Oh, not people that I work with, but
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. I won't put it in the show notes then.
Yeah.
So if you want to find her on IG or Facebook, right?
Yeah, Facebook, Genevieve Phillips Boyer. Genevieve Phillips Boyer.
There you go.
Find me there.
All right. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me on all social media platforms. On Facebook, it is Sean Boyd. And if you're not from Ohio, just put in Sean Boyd, Ohio. It'll be a picture of me and Lil Mama. If you want to find me on Instagram, it is SB Comedy. TikTok is SB Comedy 1. And you can also follow us, Just Therapy, the podcast, on Facebook. And you can email us with any hate mail, any questions or stories you want us to touch on. You can email us at justtherapypod@gmail.com.
And if you want to follow me, just don't do it after I ate Chipotle up the stairs.
Stupid.
Yeah, I just followed you, Sean Comedy, on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah. SB Comedy
Yeah.
1.
And give the follow back.
Oh, yeah. I'll follow you
Yeah,
back.
babe.
I got you. All right. And it's that time. The close. Something you can ponder on until the next time you see us on Redline Radio LLC on all social media platforms or hear us on Spotify. Please go to Spotify, listen to some of the old episodes, give us a like, give us a follow, and give us a rating. It will really help us out. But as always, here's your close. I'm going to let you, Jenny, and Timmy break this one down in your words. All right. So here's your close, something you can ponder on. Self-awareness doesn't stop you from making mistakes. It allows you to learn from them. I'll read it one more time. Self-awareness doesn't stop you from making mistakes. It allows you to learn from them. Who want to break it down first? You want to break it down first, or you want me to break it down first?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've had a lot of opportunity to ponder over, the last couple of years, and I think self-reflection equals gives you the opportunity to self-correct, and we're always a work in progress, and growth is a very difficult place to be, but I think when we come out on the other side is just an amazing butterfly. But yeah, I think we always have to evolve, and as a person. So.
I like it. Timmy, you want to break that down?
So self-reflection without learning from your mistakes is almost pointless. Like if you constantly making the same mistakes, but yet you said I've reflected on it. Only thing you did was relive that trauma. So you have to really take in consideration of what you actually did and what you can change to get a different result, because that is the definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over again,
True.
expecting a different result. So not only self-reflect, but also while you're self-evaluating, make those changes that matter.
Hey, good shit. Once again, Jenny, thank you for coming on and kicking it with us on the couch. You definitely got to come back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It was a lot
definitely.
of fun.
Thanks for coming. Timmy, great job as always, sir.
I appreciate you. I ain't fat finger no buttons today.
No, I mean, you usually do good anyway, though.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Good
And Couchers, thank you so much for tuning in. Next week is the holiday, so we are taking a break. So we will not be here. I actually will be in Detroit. So I got some moving and grooving to do. So tune in. Was the next date the 14th? I don't fucking know. I don't know. We ain't here next week. We'll be here the week after. So
13th.
Check us out. Yeah, the 13th we'll be back. And of course we'll be on Facebook posting shit. I'll put up the pictures of the big booty, fake booty preschooler.
Fake booty.
So you can enjoy that, and maybe what did you call it? Wankers.
You like happy ending?
Style.
You like happy ending? The guy just wanted some wanker.
Oh. But yes, Couchers, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see you next time on the couch.
Peace.
Timmy, send us home. God willing, we'll see you next time, y'all. Timmy, send us out, baby.